What if spirituality could be a part of your everyday routine, not something distant or detached? Consider this. Spirituality isn't some far-off concept, but a tangible part of our daily lives. It's an exploration of spiritual principles that guide us in thought, work, and balance. It's a journey, one that can't begin unless you're seated in the vehicle of spiritual knowledge. There's a myth that spirituality requires disconnection from the world, that it demands distancing from people, forsaking responsibilities and endless meditation. But this isn't the case. Spirituality isn't about doing or becoming, it's about being. It's about embodying our eternal self, our peace, joy, love, bliss, purity, power, and wisdom. These qualities are the essence of every soul, a precious resource we all possess. Spirituality is about rediscovering these qualities and bringing them to the fore in our interactions and pursuits. Spirituality is about being the embodiment of our eternal self, peace, love, bliss, purity, power, and wisdom. Do you know that you have the most valuable resource within you? Yes, that's right. It's not gold, diamonds, or even the most advanced technology. It's your soul, an eternal being of light, possessing innate qualities of peace, joy, love, bliss, purity, power, and wisdom. These qualities are the essence of who you truly are, and they reside right beneath your eyes, within your brain. This is your spiritual wealth, your most precious resource. Nurturing this resource is a journey of self-discovery and self-realization. How do we do it? Through meditation and spiritual study, we replenish our soul, just like charging a battery. We cultivate mindfulness, the act of being fully present and engaged in whatever we're doing. We cook and eat in a meditative state of mind. We work ethically, energizing our soul in the process. This mindful way of living helps us to connect with our inner self, our true identity as a soul, separate from our body and brain. But remember, spirituality is not about becoming disconnected from the world or shunning responsibilities. Rather, it's about bringing our original qualities into action in everyday life activities. It's about ensuring that every thought, word, and deed is centered around the awareness of the self and everyone else around us as an eternal identity of being a soul. Time waits for no one. Treasure every moment you have, for today is a gift. It's called the present. Scene script. Have you ever considered the supreme source of power within you? Let's take a moment to explore this concept. Picture a vast, limitless ocean of energy. This isn't just any energy, it's pure, radiant, and divine. This energy is the supreme source of power we refer to as God. God isn't a physical entity, but an omnipresent spiritual personality embodying virtues of love, peace, bliss, and wisdom. God is like a boundless reservoir of spiritual energy, a beacon of light in the darkness, guiding us towards our true potential. Harnessing this power isn't as daunting as it seems. It starts with the understanding that we are not just physical beings, but spiritual ones, connected to this supreme source of energy. Once we grasp this truth, we can tap into this power through meditation. Imagine meditation as a bridge, a conduit that allows us to reach out and draw from this spiritual reservoir. Early in the morning, as the world sleeps, we can sit in silence, connecting with this divine energy, charging our soul like a battery. This spiritual charge isn't meant to be stored, it's meant to be used to fuel our day. From the moment we wake up to the moment we rest our heads at night, this spiritual energy guides our thoughts, our words, and our actions. It's like a gentle whisper in our ear, a moral compass that navigates us through the challenges of life. It is the source of our resilience, the root of our compassion, and the foundation of our wisdom. This supreme energy isn't confined to us alone. It radiates from us, touching the lives of those we interact with. It's a ripple effect. When we are filled with this divine energy, we become agents of peace, channels of love, and carriers of joy, spreading these virtues in a world that desperately needs them. God is a living energy, a personality who is remembered and loved the most by each and everyone all over the world. It is this supreme source of power within us that can transform our lives and the world around us if only we dare to tap into it. Scene script. Imagine if spiritual energy could do wonders in your life. In the vast cosmos of existence, spiritual energy is a dynamic force that propels us, guides us, and infuses our lives with a sense of purpose and connection. It's the invisible thread that weaves the fabric of our existence, connecting us to the divine and to each other. This energy can bring about profound transformations and awakenings, opening doors to dimensions of experience and understanding that were previously inaccessible. The concept of Karankaravanhar beautifully encapsulates the essence of this spiritual energy. It suggests that we are instruments of God, conduits through which divine energy flows and manifests in the world. Each thought we think, each word we speak, each action we take is imbued with this spiritual energy. We become co-creators with the divine, shaping our reality and influencing the world around us in ways that are aligned with our highest good and the highest good of all. Being in God's company or maintaining a connection with the divine is like basking in the sun. It warms us, energizes us, and illuminates the path before us. It fills us with a sense of peace, happiness, and contentment that is independent of external circumstances. This is the power of spiritual energy. It's not about what we have or what we do, but who we are at our core, beyond the roles and identities we assume in the world. When we tap into this spiritual energy, we begin to see the world through the lens of the soul. We recognize the divinity within ourselves and in others. We see the interconnectedness of all life and the underlying unity that pervades the universe. We become more compassionate, more understanding, more loving. We start to live from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, of cooperation rather than competition, of unity rather than separation. In a world that often seems chaotic and divided, spiritual energy brings a sense of harmony and coherence. It reminds us that we are not isolated beings but part of a greater whole. It invites us to transcend our limited perspectives and to embrace a more expansive view of reality. It encourages us to let go of fear, to trust in the unfolding of life, and to surrender to the flow of divine grace. Spirituality, in essence, brings mankind to a renewed and healthy position and paves the way for us towards a new direction to create a peaceful world. It's not a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of growth and expansion, of becoming more aware, more conscious, more connected. And as we embark on this journey, we discover that the wonders of spiritual energy are not just possibilities, but realities waiting to be realized.